Most people don't realize that Thailand has a red light district, let alone where it is. It's smaller, calmer, and a lot different than places like Pattaya or Bangkok. Now, I actually own a lady bar here myself in the Loi Kroh Boxing Stadium. We'll be going there later in the video, so please stay tuned for that. But I know behind the scenes how these bars actually operate, so I'll be bringing you along for the ride. Now, if you've never been to Thailand and just don't know how these bars work, then please check out my completely free guide, Inside Thailand's Ladies Bar. It's a deep dive into how these bars actually operate and what to expect the first time coming here. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check that out. Anyways, let's get into the video. So this is the start of Loi Kroh Road. It's on the east side of the old city here in Chiang Mai, and it's really the heart of the red light district in Chiang Mai. Now there are some lady bars that are on different streets in Chiang Mai itself, but this is where the vast majority of them are located, all along this one street. But the unique thing about Chiang Mai is that unlike some other of the big cities that have their nightlife areas that are consisting mainly of bars, Chiang Mai's nightlife area has restaurants, jewelry shops, massage parlors, as well as the lady bars all mixed in. So it's quite a diverse area, which allows nightlife to really woven in to everyday life. Chiang Mai really is different. The energy is slower and the crowds are a lot more mixed than you're going to see other places. You're going to see a lot more tourists, a lot more couples, and a lot more just even backpackers, really, because you're going to see a lot more variety of people that come to Chiang Mai. It really makes me think of, I've heard people talk of Pattaya as being kind of a place that families and couples don't really go. It's lady bars. That's what Pattaya is known for, is the lady bars. And so the main demographic that is attracted or that really goes to Pats is guys. Let's face it, that's the main people that who are attracted to that kind of environment. And there's nothing wrong with that, but Chiang Mai just attracts a different variety of people. Chiang Mai really attracts a lot more varied people. So there'll be many times when you see tourists as well as backpackers or children even walking down the street. And this is even more prevalent when you go to the fight nights at the Muay Thai stadium. The crowd is so diverse. Again, you're going to see tons of families, couples, backpackers, families with children, all mixed in together with the nightlife regulars who are wanting to drink and hang out with the girls. So it really does make a diverse crowd. Furthermore, during the daytime, you're going to see a lot of monks in the area because along Loi Kroh Road, there are multiple temples where they work out of. There's also cafes filled with tourists and digital nomads. So it does really attract a very different set of clientele than some of the other red light districts in Thailand. And to be honest, a lot of times it doesn't even feel like a red light district with all the variety of people and different businesses operating on the street. And that's what makes Chiang Mai really stand out and make me honestly prefer it over some of the other cities in Thailand. Yes, our nightlife does not compare to somewhere like Bangkok or Phuket or Pat. Obviously, we're not in the same league as those big cities. But I think in a lot of ways, that's a good thing. Chiang Mai is a lot calmer, a lot more approachable, and a lot less intense than some of these big cities. So if you are a first timer coming to Thailand, you might be a bit intimidated by these bars. I know I was when I first came to Thailand. I didn't know these even existed. I didn't know what to expect in coming to this area, and I was introduced by a friend. But for a lot of people, they don't have that option. And so coming to these kind of areas, or maybe going to the areas in some of the bigger cities, might be a bit overwhelming for them. And so that's where Chiang Mai really shines. It has an amazing nightlife that's calmer and more approachable in a way that they can really offer something that those other cities can't. I love Chiang Mai, and I think it has a lot to offer for people who are coming to Thailand. Now here we are in the start of the Loi Kroh Boxing Stadium. Now it is really the heart of the lady bars here in Chiang Mai. The beautiful thing about this city is that 5 minutes in either direction, and you can forget about nightlife or lady bars and just have a normal life, live a normal life, and not even have to think about the tourist side of nightlife. But if you do want to come to this area and have a lot of fun, it's very accessible. Each one of these bars has anywhere from 4 to 10 girls. It really depends on the size, and they are a lot of fun. Now in the back here, we have the Muay Thai ring. So at the moment in high season, they're doing fights Monday through Saturday, and this place can get completely packed. There's been multiple nights when there's not a seat in the house. And a lot of the people who do go and watch the fights spill over to the bars. Now here we are in Jax Bar in the Loi Kroh Boxing Stadium, my bar. As a bar owner, you're really not chasing those wild nights. You're more looking for a regular base of clientele. You know, yes, you're going to see a good high season. High season obviously is more busy than low season. You're going to see a lot more people for the fights and the bars here in the back of the boxing stadium, and you're just going to see more customers in general. But then you get to low season, and obviously that is very bad. The fights are very, very quiet, and there's not a lot of tourists coming to the area. And that's where having a good base of regulars coming to your bar, visiting your bar on a weekly or bi-weekly basis can really, really help your bar and keep you in business for the long term, at least here in Chiang Mai. So that's the real Loi Kroh. It's smaller and calmer than a lot of the other big cities down south, but it's still alive and vibrant with nightlife in its own way. Every city in Thailand has its own unique aspect, its own unique vibe to their nightlife. And Chiang Mai just offers a little bit of a more laid-back atmosphere, maybe more approachable to the people who are coming here for the first time. It also allows you to have a really good balanced lifestyle while you're here, really mixing that day-to-day life with being able to go out and have some fun. If you've seen something similar, or you've just been to Thailand and maybe you disagree with everything I said in this video, please let me know in the comments below. Cheers.